Spain in particular, the night that you saw an angel wrath coming to destroy a city. And the city apparently was the abortion clinic of the abortion capital of her country at the time. That's what many people believe it was. So I believe this prayer is a special prayer against the culture of death, and we should pray it daily. Another person.
Surgeon General Jerome Adams urges Americans to stick to public health guidelines as the coronavirus pandemic in the U.S. is expected to get worse this week. During an interview today, Adams says testing for the virus involving antibodies will become more widely available within a month. But he also says all Americans should still take measures to protect their loved ones and neighbors and to act like they have coronavirus right now. He's also emphasizing staying at home even as we get closer to Easter.
To stay at home. This is going to be a hard week. It's going to test our resolve. It's going to be the hardest week of our lives, but I'm confident based on the numbers in Washington and in California and Italy and in Spain, we can get through this. We will get through this. I know the American people will do the right thing and stay at home.
An Ohio man is arrested and charged for throwing a block party, blatantly defying the state's stay-at-home order. The gathering by 25-year-old Rashawn Davis took place on Friday in Cincinnati. According to police, it involved at least 20 people in close contact with one another. The event was live-streamed on Facebook with over 50,000 viewers looking in, many described as concerned Ohioans. In the video, Davis says, "This is how we celebrate coronavirus," and proudly proclaims the increase in viewership each time the number goes up.
We got 1,450 watching us. We just cloud lords out here. This right there, world star, bro, and everything.
Yeah, it's still I'm gonna get home Sunday after we got planned.
We don't give a about that. This is how we celebrate our coronavirus.
Davis now faces a second-degree misdemeanor for his actions, which police say incited others to violate a stay-at-home order. The CDC recently determined nearly 25% of people with the virus are asymptomatic. Adams is urging everyone to wear face masks to cover your nose and mouth, but stresses that wearing a mask is not a substitute for social distancing.
And again, as they keep saying, the best advice right now for all Americans is to stay at home.
Americans to stay home, especially this week.
Thanks, Ray. The World Health Organization is, you gotta think, kind of the backstop against pandemics. And I think most people instinctively trust WHO. I always have. But you're saying that it's more complicated than that. Tell us why China is influencing WHO.
Well, Director General Tedros was China's guy. He was appointed in that position a few years ago because China heavily campaigned for him to be in that post. And prior to that, in his home country of Ethiopia, he was a proponent of Chinese investment into Africa. And because of him and others at the WHO and other UN bodies, which are infiltrated by Chinese Communist Party interests, you have a situation in which China was fighting the virus, the coronavirus in Wuhan in December, and suppressed the early responders, the doctors who tried to raise the alarm. Throughout January, they were spreading misinformation and lies about the extent of the virus, denying that there was human-to-human transmission taking place. The World Health Organization defended those lies, did not investigate the data, and as late as February 24th, you had Director General Tedros and the WHO claiming that there was no uncontained spread of the virus. A week or two later, of course, they declared it a pandemic. Even now, they are not investigating claims inside of China that there are no more new cases in Wuhan, when we are hearing a growing body of evidence that there are infected individuals who are being forcibly quarantined in hotels, that they are no longer testing individuals who are reportedly dying of the disease. They are taking them straight to the incinerator. We are hearing that this is true in thousands. You have millions of cell phone accounts and landline accounts that have been canceled in China, especially in Wuhan, in the last 3 months. The fact that we would know more about the nuclear proliferation program in Russia today than we do about the medical situation in Wuhan is a tragedy, and it's dangerous, and it's because the WHO is more an interest, a voice, an advocate for the Chinese Communist Party than they are for the health of the world.
And that's one of the most stunning things I've heard in a long time, as the bodies are being thrown into incinerators. Miriam, thank you for that. It's a really important set of facts that is not being told anywhere else in the next 2 months now. Thank you.
Stitch.com. Stitch Fix. Personal styling for women, men.
COVID-19 just might have some blessings in disguise. Despite the horrid loss of life, we all are now more virus-wise. But the lockdown happened quickly, although temporary and defensive. A few folks act like they're starving, making some family pets apprehensive. Eating less means pooping less, making lockdown TP last. Plus, this novel diet plan even works with vehicle gas. Driving less means burning less and reducing unit wear and tear. Another ironic benefit is we are likely breathing cleaner air, which is very good to help keep fit for other fights coming up, like who will lead this country. And it all comes down to trust. Our rate is down, awareness up, as conservation takes main stage. And although a massive loss of life, we will survive these worsening days. However, Biden is not the one to lead from this viral mess due to confirmed lack of character already displayed in his Burisma test. Says he'll now choose a woman VP, knowing he can't make the grade, but hoping it will buy him votes. But voters see through the charade. Already sold his son and country to communists without a fuss. And will, no doubt, do the same again to every single one of us. Greedy, selfish, demo-rat cheats, our country has had enough. Demented, babbled, home practice speech can't replace the sure cure Trump. Tough on crime, tough on traitors, and the policies that brought us here. Imagine a president quid pro Joe if you only want to breed more fear. God bless America and all her citizens. We'll get through this, and we'll be a stronger country for it. president, look at his gaffes on the news. Seems DNC might be promoting elder abuse.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing. Turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get re-elected. We cannot win this re-election. Excuse me, we can only re-elect Donald Trump.
Promoting elder abuse. Promoting elder abuse. Promoting elder abuse.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.